Going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension, but these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And Chelsea win the corner. Favouring the short one. And crossed in there. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? Dani Olmo. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Koundé. Will he play it in? Really good build-up, but no end product. De Jong. Can he get the level? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Clearance needed to be better. Decent position. Martinez. Spot on with that tackle. Pedri. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. De Jong. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Pedro Neto. Moises Caicedo. How about the cross? And possibilities here. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. Promising move from Barcelona. No way through. Jackson. Fernandez. Now what can they do from here? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Pedri. Rafinha. Dani Olmo with it. Lewandowski. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. Madueke. And does well to keep it in play. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Well, they keep passing away. De Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. Lewandowski. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Cucurella. Malo Gusto. Barcelona losing possession here. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Malo Gusto. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Rafinha. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Palmer. Noni Madueke. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Alex Balde. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. De Jong. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Body in the way. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Dani Olmo. Here's Rafinha. Pedri. Well read to ease the pressure. Madueke. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Magnificent challenge to win it back.
This is the message for away supporters. At full time, can you please remain where you are? And your coach will meet you outside the stand. Thank you.
Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Madueke. Malo Gusto. And quick thinking defensively. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Pedri. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Pulls it back. Able to get his body in the way. Malo Gusto. Gusto. Enzo Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Advantage Barcelona. On a pretty ordinary challenge. Credit to them for winning back possession. Madueke. Koundé. Options in the centre. Has eyes for goal. And that's a very good parry. Neto. Gusto. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Neto. Oh, this looks useful. Really determined play to hang on to it. Palmer with it. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Pedri. Alex Balde. Here's Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. An effective challenge. Cucurella. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Well, a disappointing throw in there. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And back to Robert Sanchez.
Well, it's been a struggle for Barcelona, but that was a chance to draw level. Credit, though, to the goalkeeper. What a stop that was.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. It's got to be! And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Nice looking move, this. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Dani Olmo. This is Robert Lewandowski. And the flag has gone up, offside. Noni Madueke. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Neto. Lewandowski. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position, but they took care of the situation defensively. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Pedri. Balde. Dani Olmo with it. Frankie de Jong. Now Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Koundé. Dani Olmo with it. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. A good and fair challenge. Madueke. Fernandes. Noni Madueke. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Lewandowski. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Lewandowski. Well, almost at half-time here, and it's Chelsea on top. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as regards what they've put into the game.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Chance to play it in. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Teammates available. An encouraging move from Barca. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something, but then the one that fails to hit its target. Madueke. Cucurella. The Chelsea move still flowing, advantage to them. Trevoh Chalobah. Fernandes. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. He takes aim. Couldn't grab hold of it. Brilliantly blocked. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Well, they're going for the short one. Good looking cross. Well, he took care of it defensively. Koundé. Dani Olmo with it. Here's Rafinha. A very timely interception. Gusto. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Pedri. Rafinha. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Ball retention, so important. Lewandowski. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Madueke. Malo Gusto. Trevor Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Gusto. Neto. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Determined defending. Rafinha. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Corner kick awarded. Can Barcelona profit from it? Now sending it in and making sure it wasn't problematic. Chances on. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
So underway again. Chelsea with the lead, but absolutely no room for complacency. Can they get in behind them? Oh, surely. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Gusto. Pedro Neto. Effective press. Chalobah. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Fernandez. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Given away by Chelsea. Koundé. Pedri. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Rafinha. Now with De Jong. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski. And he has teammates to give it to. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Over it comes. And the keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Fernandez. Madueke. Enzo Fernandez. Released it nicely. Dani Olmo. Advantage Barcelona. Dani Olmo with it. De Jong. And swiftly ending that attack. Palmer. Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Madueke. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Nicely timed tackle. Palmer. That's a good pass. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Frankie de Jong. Rafinha. Dani Olmo with it. Barcelona ceding possession. Jackson. Enzo Fernandez. Has the strength to hang on to it. Pedri. A real struggle to contain him. Chelsea regaining possession here. Neto. Options in the middle. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Dani Olmo. Alex Balde. Dani Olmo with it. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. De Jong. Oh, a tremendous block. And using his strength to shield the ball. They're making it so difficult for them to hit the target. And he takes it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Moises Caicedo. What can Chelsea do from this position? Madueke. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Neto. Malo Gusto. Good strength to keep the ball. Jackson. Strong play here. Oh, moving it nicely. De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Inigo Martinez. On to De Jong. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Enzo Fernandez. Madueke. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And yellow it is, a booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
So a personnel change then. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. Enzo Fernandez. Free kick to Chelsea. And very deftly cut out. Koundé. Can he find the right pass? Lewandowski. Good through ball. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Noni Madueke. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Lewandowski. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. He has time to play it over. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Palmer. Gusto. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Could play it in. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Lewandowski. And that is how to beat your opponent. Koundé. And the cross into the middle. Well, he didn't really trouble the keeper. To be fair, the angle was tight.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right option. It was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Nkunku. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. Gusto. Caicedo. Nkunku has it. Malo Gusto. Nkunku. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. De Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Well, chance perhaps. A strong hand on the ball. And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
Well, Barcelona are creating chances, that's for sure. But they trail here because their finishing just hasn't been good enough so far.
Well, they need the ball once more. They know that full well. Well, Barca have the ball once more. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Koundé. On to De Jong. Victor. Putting his body on the line. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. A really effective shielding under pressure. Takes on the shot! Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. And into the last 20 minutes. And Barcelona winning the ball back. Jackson on the ball. Lavia. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Nkunku. Romeo Lavia. Neto. Chelsea unable to hold on to the ball. Rafinha. Victor. Well, he's given us away. Balde. Now, options are plenty. Good looking cross. Making sure nothing came of it. Victor. Now with De Jong. Well, wasteful from Barcelona. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Koundé. Jules Koundé on the ball. On to De Jong. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Rafinha. And the pass deftly cut out. Jackson. Moises Caicedo. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Chance to play it in. And using his strength to shield the ball. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Balde. Pedri. He's using his strength to good effect. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Madueke. Nkunku. Nicely timed tackle. Pau Victor. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, he's dicing with trouble here, having already been booked. And off he must go after that second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he really has let his teammates down. He had to be more sensible there.
Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? Well, disappointing end to the move. Malo Gusto. Madueke. Strong play here. Excellent vision. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Can he find the right pass? And slipped through beautifully. Balde. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Nkunku. Madueke. That's a lovely ball. Romeo Lavia. And they keep the ball, advantage Chelsea. Nkunku. Well, it's one pass after another.
And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Time for a change then. Koundé. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. But it is a caution, and stay calm might be the instructions that should come from the manager.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they're not careful, they're going to lose another player fairly soon.
Alex Balde, keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Well, approaching full time in this one, Chelsea have put so much into the game, and they have a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
It needs an accurate cross. Superbly read and executed.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. De Jong. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Cucurella. Romeo Lavia. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And time for the change now. And strong play here. Jackson. Teammates available. But the danger averted for now. Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. Good ball over the top. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Pedri. Alex Balde. On to De Jong. Pedri. Frankie De Jong. Beautiful pass. Just the clearance that was called for. Pedri. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Not the best free kick we'll see today. Well off target.
Well, not really what he was looking for there. That's a waste of a good situation.
The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Trevor Chalobah. Malo Gusto. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Koundé. Pedri. Onto de Jong. Pedri. Well, still time for them to level it. Prepared to take on the shot. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Cucurella. A really effective shielding under pressure. Chalobah. And Sanchez has it now. Shielding the ball superbly. Pedri. Alex Balde. Pedri. Onto de Jong. Victor. And having a go! Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Cucurella. So full time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great...
Fulham Road meet Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Chelsea versus Barcelona.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, Chelsea have started well here, and they look a real threat every time they go forward. Yes, the keeper has made a very good save, but he may need to make a few more before the end of this one.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Dani Olmo. Here's Rafinha. A very timely interception. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Moises Caicedo. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Neto. Moises Caicedo. Pedro Neto. A chance to whip it in. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Fernandez. And still pressing. The clearance wasn't decisive. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Could cross it in here. Nicely timed tackle. Can they get in behind them? Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Dani Olmo. Well, had no intention of losing out. Rafinha. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Fernandes. Neto. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Oh, good use of the ball. Looking to cut inside. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Pedri. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Palmer. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Had a chance to whip it in here. Electing to shoot. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And the short option preferred. And crossed in there. It comes to nothing in the end. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Dani Olmo. And possession lost by Barcelona. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Well, that's splendid play. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Disappointing for Barcelona to give it away like that. Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. Gusto. Excellent passing. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Jules Koundé on the ball. Pedri. And blocked for now. Elects to go short, and that is how to block, and space for him to cut in. Koundé, and a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal.
Perth
1-0 then.
Number 20, Danny Olmo.
Madueke. Pedri. Danny Olmo. Alex Balde. That's a good-looking pass. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. A very good tackle. Koundé. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Palmer. And in the perfect position to read it. Rafinha. Danny Olmo with it. Frankie de Jong. Here's Rafinha. He'll have a go here. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. De Jong. Danny Olmo. Well, Chelsea did well to regain control of it. Caicedo. Palmer. I must say, this looks promising. And the ruling is offside here. And continues his run. Frankie de Jong. Danny Olmo with it. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Oh, wonderful bit of skill. And that's a very good parry. And Barca's corner. Favouring the short one. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Could be dangerous. And he takes on the shot. Great defending here. Well, that's really disciplined defending. Trevor Chalobah. Caicedo. Fernandes. Moises Caicedo. Firing it towards goal. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. The challenge could have been borderline, but play on. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Oh, that's a really good run. Will it happen for them? Is it going to be? Stopped a certain goal. Gusto. Neto. Moises Caicedo. Now a decent position. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, credit to the goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
Corner kick played in. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Palmer. No, high quality defending. Frankie de Jong. Fine sequence of passes. Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Dani Olmo. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Enzo Fernandez. Trying to really get at the opposition here. But quick thinking defensively. Koundé. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Noni Madueke. Excellent defending. Koundé. Dani Olmo with it. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Good work from Chelsea to win back possession. Fernandes. Noni Madueke. Running with the ball confidently. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. De Jong. Alex Balde. Pedri. Lewandowski now. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Given away by Chelsea. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Lewandowski. Trying his luck. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Neto. Pedro Neto. Malo Gusto. Good-looking pass. He could pick out a teammate. Might lead to a chance. And fine goalkeeping.
Well, credit to the goalkeeper, because that was a terrific save, just to keep their 2-goal lead here.
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but he has to remain on his toes. And Chelsea win the corner.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
And over comes the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Frankie de Jong. Here's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Alex Balde. Oh, nice ball over the top. Is this the moment? And he read it well defensively. Jackson on the ball. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. De Jong. Moving the ball really well here. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Neto. Gusto. High quality defending. Dani Olmo. This is Robert Lewandowski. De Jong. Promising possession this. Brilliantly blocked. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Rafinha. Now with De Jong. Koundé. Oh, could be an opportunity here. He might be able to carve something out. De Jong. He takes aim. Oh, a tremendous block. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Neto. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Enzo Fernandez. He's beaten his man. It's a fierce effort. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Pedri. Balde. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. And passing it through. He's foiled them on his own. Jackson on the ball. Pedro Neto. Moises Caicedo. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. So the second half is underway, and I must say it really was a spellbinding performance from Barcelona in the first 45. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here. The danger not over. Might be able to produce from this position. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. He succeeds in clearing it. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And fine work from Chelsea to win the ball back. Gusto. Fernandez. Alex Balde. And space to cross it. Cucurella. Madueke. Caicedo. Barca recovering possession well. Fernandez. Malo Gusto. Now, who can he play it to? Dani Olmo. A chance to whip it in. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? And that is offside. Moises Caicedo. Fernandez. And Barca have it back. Dani Olmo. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Rafinha. On to De Jong. Might be able to set up the chance. And swiftly ending that attack. Effective press. Well, they know they need to stop him. And Lewandowski waiting. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Having to shoot. What a block! And over it comes. Oh, blocked it! Corner kick played in. Well, the timing was nearly perfect with that header. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking it to come, you would think. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Noni Madueke. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Koundé. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Who can he pick out? Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Advantage Barcelona. Koundé almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Frankie de Jong. Well, you can sense the threat is there. He could pick out a teammate. Dangerous looking attack. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Neto. Now in a more than decent position. Koundé. Pedri. Jules Koundé on the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. And Sanchez has it now. So a half an hour remaining. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. So making the substitution now. Gusto. Well, it's a tall order as they try to pull one back, but the passing game might help. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Alex Balde. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Crossing opportunity. It's a neat move. Great defending. His determination there for all to see. Robert Lewandowski controlling it, waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Pedri. Lewandowski. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Rafinha. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Jackson on the ball. And a chance to whip it in here. Not the best clearance. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Pedri. Pedri. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Dani Olmo. And it's with Inigo Martinez. Dani Olmo with it. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And the ball back with Chelsea now. Madueke. Moises Caicedo. Fernandes. Caicedo. And Chelsea have given us away. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Lewandowski. Balde. Dani Olmo. Good tackle. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. That's a good-looking pass. Can he compose himself? He's got to score! A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Well, back underway. Chelsea making this a contest. It's not in the bag just yet. 20 minutes to go in this one. Palmer. Moises Caicedo. Palmer with it. Fernandes. Moises Caicedo. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Well, spot on with that challenge. Advantage Barcelona. Victor. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Jackson on the ball. Moises Caicedo. Neto. Moises Caicedo. Can they find a gap in the defence? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Rafinha. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Chalobah. Fernandes. Enzo Fernandez. Trevor Chalobah. Malo Gusto. Fernandes. Cucurella. Really getting stuck in. Pedri. Gavi. Pedri. Gavi. Pau Victor. Now a decent position. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. It's going to be a double substitution. Koundé. Well, strong play here. A very timely interception. Gavi. Pedri. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Noni Madueke. Malo Gusto. Madueke. Caicedo. And there to intervene. Rafinha. An encouraging move from Barca. Pedri. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, this could really help the cause. Pedri. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Timely intervention. Cucurella. Gavi. He has teammates around him. Gavi. Might work out. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Dewsbury Hall. The onus is on Chelsea to be positive with time running out. Oh, good-looking run. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Balde. Gavi. Victor. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Fernandez. Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Really determined play to hang on to it. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. Well, can they open up the defence here? And space to cross it. It's a neat move. This could be the equaliser. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Balde. Well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause. Rafinha. Gavi. Pedri. Good through ball. And Chelsea with the ball again. George with it. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Gavi. Victor. Pedri. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Gavi. High quality defending. Jackson. And the pass, a good one. The clock is not on Chelsea's side, but it's not over for them. A decisive clearance it was. Rafinha. Chelsea regaining possession here. Caicedo. Madueke. Determined defending. Unselfish play. George with it. Caicedo. Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Cucurella. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Easy save. Gavi. Koundé. Victor. Is it going to be? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And a confident clearance. Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Now with Dewsbury-Hall. Caicedo. Might be able to set up the chance. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Pau Victor. Gavi. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Madueke. Malo Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Caicedo. Time is against Chelsea, but the end of this particular story, and for whatever reason it didn't go to plan for Chelsea. It's a poor start to their Champions League season.
Well, that's not the result they were looking for. It makes the next game really important now. They need to respond in that one.
A lot of really good moments in this game, courtesy of Dani Olmo. Not that that comes as any great shock.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Chelsea versus Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
Using his physical strength to shield it. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Well read to put an end to that attack. Noni Madueke. Frenkie de Jong. Promising move from Barcelona. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Malo Gusto. Sound piece of defending. Dani Olmo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Palmer. Madueke. Moises Caicedo. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. And giving it away. Rafinha. On to de Jong. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. It's a Barcelona corner. But he's gone short with it. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. What a block! And fine goalkeeping. Moises Caicedo. Good technique displayed. And options in the centre. And clear behind for a corner. Keen to take it short here. Oh, a fine block. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Lewandowski. And the emphasis is on creativity. Lewandowski. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Palmer. Caicedo. Neto. Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Might be able to get in behind the defence. He has time to play it over. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. De Jong. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace. Dangerous looking attack. And having a goal! Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Malo Gusto. Pedri. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Neto. Pedro Neto. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo. Pedri. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
No way through. He's driven in the corner. Marvellous anticipation. Superb defending. Could be troublesome. Determined defending. Gusto. Fernandez. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. It might be on for them. Oh, great piece of individual skill. And so it will be a corner.
Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
he deliver it with accuracy? And dealt with it nicely. Well, this could really help the cause. Koundé. On to De Jong. And he could be in proper trouble here. Huge block. And he's fired over the corner. And the danger's still on. De Jong. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jackson. Just the challenge that was required. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Now winning back possession. Not much time to make up his mind. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. And he takes it on. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Free kick to Chelsea. Well, Barca have the ball once more. De Jong. Frankie De Jong. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Moises Caicedo. Neto. Malo Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Madueke. Enzo Fernandez. The cross is on. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Doesn't want to give it away here. Oh, this looks useful. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Didn't have the trajectory necessary to get it beyond the wall. Given away by Barcelona. Palmer with it. Enzo Fernandez. Inigo Martinez. Rafinha. Pedri. Promising possession, this. Passing it accurately. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Lewandowski. Excellent strike! Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Pedro Neto. Gusto. Take it away. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Trying to open up the defence. The high press. Lewandowski's managed to get in behind. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And in the 1v1, Lewandowski makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Two 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Caicedo. Madueke. Fernandez. Palmer. Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Palmer. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Madueke. Prevented the damage. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreeves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. On to de Jong. De Jong. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Koundé. Lewandowski now. Pulls it back. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, the action continues, and Barcelona hold all the aces here. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. Alex Balde. Pedri. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Now what can they do from here? Lewandowski, and that's a very good parry. Moises Caicedo. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Good effort here. Oh, a smart stop. Who can he pick out? And making sure it wasn't problematic. Decent position. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Well, approaching half-time, and Barcelona find themselves in an agreeable position as the first 45 draws to a close. Stuart, they've been impressive.
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. De Jong. Will it happen for them? And hit with ferocity! Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Trevor Chalobah. And Barcelona winning the ball back. Dani Olmo. This is Robert Lewandowski. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Pedro Neto. Good work from Barcelona to win it back. Noni Madueke. Cucurella. Gusto. Pedro Neto. Moises Caicedo. Neto. This is Robert Lewandowski. Alex Balde. He's in control of the situation. And credit due, a good intervention. Jackson on the ball. Good looking move. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Clean challenge.